And speaking of a Stanley Cup final in Texas, we move on to the Dallas Stars and the Vegas Golden Knights in the Western Conference final. And Vegas, Brett Howden, Rangers legend, wins it for Vegas in game one. I was watching the end of that game last night going, did Howden really just score? Did Brett Howden really just score? Oh my goodness. I mean,
Yeah,
hey, credit to him. He missed basically a wide open net right there, but gets the puck back immediately behind the net. Ottinger gets turned around and basically scores on himself because he got turned around and kicked it into his own net. But credit to Howden for sticking with it. And hey, a greasy goal.
a
That's how
greasy
you win in
goal.
the playoffs.
That's absolutely right. Couldn't have said it better myself. So I'm happy for Brett Howden. I mean, he got pretty ripped apart by Rangers fans during his time here, and
Kind of deservedly so.
the only thing I heard was that Brett Howden is not a bottom six player that you want in the playoffs. He's a bottom six player you want in the playoffs.
He is now.
He's showing you.
Yeah.
He's showing you. It's not just because he scored a goal. Like there has been no thought in Vegas in Bruce Cassidy's mind to take Brett Howden out of the lineup. He's a mainstay in a team that is on the precipice of the Stanley Cup final. And Ranger fans didn't think that he belonged on the fourth line of a rebuilding team.
Hey, that just goes to show you 2, 3 years can make all the difference with a
Some
change of
time,
scenery.
a change of scenery, and some coaching.
Yep.
And that's why, going back to the Rangers, it's just so pivotal they get the right coach to develop these players because Bruce Cassidy has really helped develop Brett Howden into a solid bottom six player for them. So,
Yep.
but as far as predictions go, Shades, I mean, I think Vegas is going to win the series. And I think Vegas is going to win the series in 6 games. I do. I
See,
think that's the tougher bracket. And, they look like a team of destiny right now. They do.
I'll be completely honest with you. My prediction for the series is 99% bias because I'm rooting against Dallas. Sorry to I know a few people that are Stars fans. I'm sorry, not sorry. But dude, I had in my original bracket, which just looks frigging awful right now. I had Edmonton beating Dallas in the conference final. Don't ask me why I was thinking that because it just, that's what I did. But now Vegas is the significantly better team compared to Edmonton. And don't get me wrong, I actually really like Dallas's team on paper. Rupe Hintz is going absolutely off this playoffs. And he was stolen from me in my one of my fantasy drafts last season, which caused a whole commotion, which was fantastic. But man, Dallas has got a good team, but Vegas, man, they're just proving that last year missing the playoffs was a complete fluke with all the injuries, and that team is loaded, man. I don't know
uh,
if I can bet against them.
Yeah, and I agree with you. And that's even with looking at the goaltending and how much of a disparity there is.
Yeah,
Jake Ottinger against Aiden Hill, and we're still going with the Golden Knights.
yeah.
So, and again, like you said, giving credit to the Dallas Stars roster. I like their roster a lot too. Rope Hintz has been spectacular. Jason Robertson has been great. Joe Pavelski's finally finding his game. After what was a tough regular season for him. Their defense is good. Miro Heiskanen is a number one defenseman.
Yes, yes.
Um, Behind the bench, Pete DeBoer. I didn't love Pete DeBoer, but now he's in the conference final. So, good on him. He helped, turn around the Dallas team. I thought Dallas going from Rick, right? Was it Rick Bonus last year? Going from Rick Bonus, and switching over was going to be a bad choice, but it has not. It's just worked out really, really well. But I still think Vegas is winning this series. I do.
Yeah. All right. Well, what was your pre-series prediction and current prediction?
My pre-series prediction was Vegas in six, and my prediction now is Vegas in six.
I think I'm gonna go Vegas in seven. I think my honestly, I didn't really have a pre-series prediction because I was just not, I've been working a lot, but I probably would have said six, but now I'm going Vegas in seven on the sole basis that I want to see a game seven between both of these teams.
As do I. Let's get the heart rates of Dallas Stars fans up one more time after a game 7 against Seattle.
So funny story. As the game was going on last night, when Vegas tied it, I texted one of my friends. What did I text him? I texted him, "Oh, Dallas, please fuck off," because I'm rooting for Vegas. But hey, after that game 1, I think this is going to go 7, and I think there's going to be a very good series. And I'm hoping that I don't. Well, I only really have to work one night next week, so I'll be able to watch plenty of hockey. Thank God. But then it's going to be work again the following week. But yeah, Vegas in 7, and I'm hoping for a Vegas, Florida, just Stanley Cup final, just so my predictions are right. That's really it.
Yeah, I mean, again, like I said earlier, out of the East, it doesn't really matter who makes it out of the East. I'm going to be pretty happy with either Carolina
Yeah,
or Florida making the Cup final. And again, I think Dallas had their Stanley Cup appearance, a couple years ago. Now it's Vegas's chance, redemption on their first ever season where they lost to the Capitals. So, and I think they got again team of destiny. I think that they're going to win the finals.
yeah, I hope so. But
I
that's
do.
a
We'll
yeah,
see.
yeah, that's a topic we're going to revisit in about a week and a half, 2 weeks.
Hmm.